Hi everybody, Dr. Barmer here. I wanted to go over Module 3. So I'm in your home page and I'm going to click on Modules and I'm going to scroll down to Module 3. And keep in mind that this coincides with Chapter 3 in your academic textbook resource on economic challenges facing contemporary business. So I'm going to click on that first link. It's kind of your module homepage. And some of the outcomes of this module and learning objectives is to learn more about economics. This module is the main economic portion of the course. We go over many different business facets in the course, from management to finance, economics. So this is the main economics course. So it's important for you to understand what that is as far as supply and demand goes in our economic structure, in global economic structure. And it's important to evaluate economic performance. You want to know if the country you live in is doing well. You want to be able to analyze other countries globally and see how they're doing on an economic structure. In case you ever vacation there or work there, you'll have some general idea of how far your money will go in global countries, even investing in other countries' products or services. Then you also discuss the challenges that today's manager faces in our global world that we live in, because it is a global marketplace. So thinking more in a global mindset is kind of the direction I want you to go in. I want you to be able to look beyond Ohio, the U.S. or even if you're from another country, I want you to be able to look beyond that. So this chapter starts getting us into that global mindset. Okay, so let's look here and see. You do have a presentation, an audio video presentation. You can print it out as a PowerPoint or a PDF. Use it for notes if you'd like. And then you do have required readings. You are to be reading and analyzing your academic textbook and using that as a resource. However, looking at other resources, the supplemental enrichment files I upload for you are great additional resources, as well as you can find your own through various websites, academic journals, personal experiences, and from people you know, just to name a few. Okay, so let's look at a couple of those resources here. You can see there's several, and just right here, performance and economic indicators. You could click there, and you have a lot of information about that. Price levels and inflation, types and levels of unemployment, the debt levels. These are all performance indicators of countries. Some of them are going to be more specific to the U.S., but the majority of them are global indicators. So look here and let's see what you have to do. We have a discussion forum which is due Saturday, January the 7th by 11:59 p.m. So make sure you get that in. I want you to be interactive in this discussion. I jump on the discussion with you, and then you talk with your peers as well. As many posts as in conversations that you want to initiate or respond on, the better. So yeah, I've been enjoying reading those, and y'all are doing a good job with that. So let's look at it. Discussion forum challenges economic challenges and choices. Don't forget your grading rubric. Always be reviewing that. So again, you will be doing some outside research. Don't forget to cite those sources, write professionally and clearly, respond to a classmate's post, answer all the questions. So let's look at the questions. So based on Chapter 3's reading of economic challenges facing contemporary business, explain which economic system that you prefer and why. So it could be one that you currently have experience with. It could be another that you admire and would like to be a part of. Explain which types of unemployment you have experienced this far in your career. If you have experienced any unemployment, let's talk about that. There's many different levels of that. And I think it's important for you to realize that so you can avoid it, and have a prosperous career. Give an example of a country that is facing a particularly global economic challenge. Explain your answer. So again, this is the learning outcome that goes with this. So you can see how this discussion forum aligns with our module objectives, our learning objectives, chapter objectives, and see how that all aligns. Don't forget the quiz that is also due Saturday, January the 7th by 11:59 p.m. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.